Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years. We're dedicated to delivering quality auto parts, expert customer service, fast and free shipping, all backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. So visit us at 1AAuto.com, your trusted source for quality auto parts.
In this video, we're going to be working with our 2008 Chevy Equinox. We're going to show you how to remove and replace your rear door lock actuator and latch assembly. If you like this video, please click subscribe. We have a ton more information on this and many other vehicles. And if you ever need parts for your car, you can follow the link down in the description over to 1AAuto.com. Here are the items you'll need for this repair. Open your hatch and remove the two T30 torx screws at the bottom here by the latch. We'll do this with the T30 torx socket, ratchet, and extension. Now, in order to remove the rear panel, we'll have to move the top and both side panels to get it off safely. We'll use our interior trim removal tool and carefully pry the panel out. We'll do the same thing for both sides. These actually, the side panels pop in toward the middle. You'll want to make sure you lift up and bring it around the wiring for the defrosters. You don't want to risk breaking those. Ow. Now the bottom panel should be loose enough that we can pop it out by hand. Remove that from the vehicle as well. Remove the two Phillips head screws here, securing this trim cover panel to the bottom of the lock actuator. And we'll disconnect the electrical connector while we're here. We'll remove these with the Phillips head screwdriver. When you're getting the last screw out, put a hand on that plastic cover, pull down, and remove that. Remove the connector from the assembly. We'll use a paint marker. You can also use whiteout or a sharp punch just to make some indications here of where the edges of that latch are going to line up. And then in the rear here, we have this little hole at the top, which we'll just mark the center line of to help make sure that our new latch goes into the same place and closes and locks securely. Once your marks are in place, we'll use a T30 torx socket and ratchet to remove the 3 torx screws from the assembly. Be careful because there are small washers in between the latch assembly and the body here. So those will fall out when you remove the screws. Just make sure you keep an eye on them because they need to go back in when we're reinstalling. Keep a hand on the assembly. Make sure you catch that washer and remove it from the vehicle. When reinstalling the latch assembly, you'll put your screw through, place your washer on the back, and then set the latch assembly in. And we'll get all of these screws hand tight, just a couple of threads to start to make sure that we have plenty of room to move and get those washers into place. Once everything's started by hand, we'll check that our marks are lined up, and there is just a little bit of wiggle room here, but not much. So we'll make sure those are all lined up and tighten down all of our screws. Reconnect the electrical connector on the back side. And before we go any farther, we'll want to make sure that our hatch closes nice and square and tight and opens smoothly. If you get any kind of binding or it won't latch or unlatch easily, loosen the bolts up and make some slight adjustments until everything goes smooth. Set the tabs on the cover panel back into place and push up. Then start both of your Phillips head screws on the back by hand before tightening them down with your screwdriver. Line up the tabs and your panel. Snap everything back into place. Reinstall the side panels. Once the side panels are reinstalled, you can install the top. Reinstall your two T30 torx screws at the bottom panel. Close the hatch, and you're good to go.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.